All right.
Nice.
Welcome back to another episode of the Perfect 10 podcast. I am one half your host, Jacob Erdy. Alongside me, as always, Daniel Dees.
That's right.
And as always, this episode is brought to you by Boot Crew Media. We got it right here. We got it up there. And alongside that, also brought to you by the Kelly Gibson Foundation. Kelly Gibson Foundation is a community-driven nonprofit organization that focuses on supporting first responders, military initiatives, and children's athletic programming through golf in the greater New Orleans and Gulf Coast region. For more information on that, make sure y'all go check out the Kelly www.kellygibsonfoundation.org. Yeah.
It's summer. You know what that means?
People just graduated.
People just graduated.
Yeah.
And that's what today's list is about. It's about
No doubt.
tips for these people who just graduated. They're getting out into the world, whether it's high school or college.
Yeah, I did.
Most of mine are aimed toward the high school crowd.
Most of mine probably toward the college crowd.
Yeah, because I'm an educator by trade, and so I'm around these kids. So this is just some pieces of advice that I'm giving out to them.
Right. And I'm really back and forth on this last one, dude. I flip-flopped it like 6 times earlier, and now I'm looking at it again. I want to flop it back the other way.
Typical politician, you flip-flopper.
Well, they're both good.
All right, just throw one as an honorable.
Yeah, I got a hand. I got a decent amount of honorables.
I got one honorable and one super. My honorable is don't blow your student loan on booze and eat only ramen. Shout out to the scurvy.
You don't want to get scurvy. Shout out to the episode
and the thing
3.
is, I don't even know if he really got scurvy. That's just what was relayed to me, so I just believed it.
Odds are it's what happened.
Hey, I'm all for it though.
We really love to figure out who that dude is still.
Right. I wish I can go back and look at a 2008 class roster.
Yeah.
For that ELA class, the English class. I wish I could. We'll
probably figure it out.
Yeah. I was gonna remember the teacher's name.
Yeah, that would help. But you know,
we'll get
the
back.
school in the year.
Yeah.
So
that was my super mention. Graduates, if you want to succeed in life, just give us a 5-star rating.
That's the first step to success.
Yeah, is making us successful.
Correct.
By us being successful, you'll get secondhand success.
And everybody loves following something that's successful.
Correct. So
yeah,
give us the 5 stars.
Especially everybody loves being in on something from the ground, from bootstraps.
Yeah. This is a grassroots movement right here.
Absolutely.
And if you look at all these top 10s on Instagram, they're trash as well. Not just the Google top 10s, but the Instagram, like Barstool Sports, their top 10s, garbage.
They are trash.
A lot of people trying to imitate, but they can't duplicate.
That's just facts.
That is facts.
All right. So honorable mentions. I got to buy a couple decent suits.
Yes.
And there actually, I saw not too long ago, it was like a Steve Harvey clip. He basically nailed it. You buy like 6. It was a little much. He named like 5 or 6 suits, but you can make like 70 different combinations out of them.
Pro tip for the graduates out here, kind of short on change. Go to Goodwill. You can get them for cheap, and you can get them altered.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, get it anything close, and you can get it altered pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you can buy a suit. You can buy a 3-piece suit for like $9.
If you can't afford to go to Joseph A. Bank, just hit up Goodwill. Go get it altered.
But like if you get like a navy and a khaki suit, then you got 4 suits right there.
Yeah.
You just swap tops and bottoms.
Yep. Get gray, khaki, navy. You rolling.
Yeah. I got to leave earlier than you think you need to, no matter what.
That's a good one. I like that.
And actually, that's the one I should have flopped back into the 10 spot, because what I mean by that is not just driving or for an appointment or anything. That means in relationships too.
Mm-hmm.
If you see the end of a relationship coming, quit wasting your time. Leave earlier than you think you need to.
Yeah.
Because if you get to the point where you're like, I should have left, then you just wasted time.
Yeah. Always go out on top.
Yeah, always. Don't always use throttle to escape a situation. And I mostly mean that driving, boat or car.
Yeah.
You know, like people like see something sketchy going on, they try to like just shoot the gap.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't always end well.
Mm-mm.
You know?
I like that one too.
Solve your problems with caution, not aggression.
Yes. I
Um,
like that. That's a good one.
always have a good toast in your back pocket. everybody loves somebody with a good toast.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's always some random dude that you never even hardly hear talking. All of a sudden, you're like, you get around
He
the
throws
drinks,
out a banger.
just throws out a bang. It's like, oh, dude, where'd you get that from? You know,
Yeah, I have it. I have one that's always in my back pocket. Never got to use it yet, but
okay.
one day the day will come.
It can be funny too. You gotta,
it's definitely
the funny ones. You got to make sure you're in the right company. Some people don't appreciate them.
Yeah, I got a funny one.
But those are the people you don't want to be. Those are the people you don't want to be drinking with.
Correct. I got a good funny one. I got a good serious heartfelt one.
Okay.
Just keep it. I got it loaded in the chamber, just ready to toast some people.
And then I got which this one, it's kind of just life in general. Save your words for when you really need them.
Yeah.
Like, especially like, so
don't kill the silence.
Well, that and cursing is one thing as well. Like some people that just curse nonstop, you never know when to take them serious.
Yeah, that's bad.
Somebody that doesn't cuss a lot. Whenever you hear them talk aggressively, you realize like, oh, something's up.
Yeah,
you know,
like me, I curse frequently.
Yeah,
I curse a lot. So when I actually get worked up and I start cursing, nobody takes it serious.
Yeah, do you talk like that all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all my honorables.
All right, so let's go ahead and dive in. My 10-9-8. Number 10 for the high school graduates. It's okay to not go to college. If you want to take a year or two off to figure out what you want to do it. Don't feel the don't go into college not taking college seriously.
And college is not for everybody.
If you want to go learn a trade, go learn a trade. You want to
and I think there's the wrong connotation to that term. College isn't for everybody. That makes you think like, oh, well, some people just aren't smart enough for college.
Right.
That's not what I mean.
Yeah, that's not what I mean either.
I'm really smart. I didn't need to go to college. I just went to waste money.
Right. I mean, yeah, college is fun to go party, but if you're not going there with the right mindset and you're not sure you want to be there, majority of the time you're going to fail out.
Yeah, and I mean, like I made president's list, dean's list every semester. I just got tired of school. I just pieced out. I knew what I was doing regardless. I just went for fun, literally.
Yeah,
I was taking over family business either way. It didn't matter if I went for a day or 6 years.
I just went to college just to tread water in life.
Yeah,
and now I got to pay off a bunch of student loans. But once I took college seriously, hey, it was great.
A lot of people take 7 years to graduate.
Yeah, they're called doctors. It took me 9. I took 2 years. Also, 7 years. Shit.
That's perfect, dude. But yeah, no, for real though. I mean, like these days, especially like college has gotten so like it's such the norm now. Everybody has a college degree. So now you either have to have a master's, or you might as well have nothing. Doesn't make a difference.
A master's is the new bachelor. The bachelor is the new high school diploma.
Yeah. I mean, like it's gotten because, like, I mean, they just push college on every single person.
Yeah, let's not.
They make it seem like something's wrong if you don't go to college.
It's oversaturated.
It's terrible. Yeah, they're just pumping. I mean, they're just printing money.
It is. It's a scam.
Yeah, solid pick, dude. I didn't think about that.
All right. Going back, if you do go to college, don't pick a major until you're done with your core subjects.
So you're talking about get all your electives out the way first?
No, I'm not saying that at all. Like get
the ones you got to have regardless.
Yeah, like your English, your math, your Southeastern 101. Go ahead, wipe that out. Your library science, wipe that out.
Give you a little more time to figure it out.
Yeah, just gives you more time to figure it out.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Just give it room to breathe, like as soon as you go in, you might find
nobody knows what they want. I mean, maybe 8% of people know what they want to do when they're graduating high school.
Yeah. And if you don't know, but you do know you want to go to college, take your core subjects first. Hell, go to a community college to wipe out those credits transfer, and it's a lot cheaper. It's a cheaper option. Do that.
Yeah.
And if along the way, be like, hey, turns out I don't want to be an accountant.
You probably have a little more fun at community college first too.
Yeah. But turns out you want to be like a kinesiology major. But it would suck because, I already took my first accounting class. Now that class is worthless.
Yeah.
I wasted my time. Don't do that. Just go ahead and get your core subjects out. Mm-hmm. So that's my number 8. I mean, my number 9.
Oh,
shit. I'm drinking. I'll drink that.
Messing up picks, dude. And I'm not the one doing it.
Right. Number 8. It's okay to be a hoe.
All right.
But there's sound logic behind this. You don't want
let feed it to me, dog. Let's hear it.
There's nothing wrong with sleeping around, but you want to sleep around because you want to figure out what you like in bed. You want to figure out what's a good technique for you.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? And plus, you don't want to be with the same girl all throughout college. And turns out she was lousy in bed. Now, by trains of the property, you're lousy in bed too. You need to go out there, grease the wheels a little.
I mean, that is a interesting way to put that, but I see what you're saying.
It's okay to be a hoe. Just be a responsible
No, you're allowed
hoe.
to do whatever you want.
Yeah, be a responsible hoe.
Be okay, responsible.
I'm not saying go out there and like
just blasting off left and right.
Yeah, or
and
ladies out there go out there.
College.
Yeah, don't do that. And the ladies don't go out there and be like Thomas the Tank Engine and be like the king of trains.
Neighborhood bicycle.
Yeah, everybody gets a ride. So don't just go out there, find what you like.
No. The better way to put that is just do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Live your life.
Yeah. Maybe some people out there like eating booty. Some people don't like it.
Fair.
Go out there and find out.
Yeah, you got to find out.
Yeah. Might have to go to Springfield.
It's one place to do it.
All right. So you're 10.
All right. So my number 10 spot. And this, all right, so most of mine are apply to like college age. But anyway, number 10 spot, by the first round.
Yeah.
Going out with the homies. Like, you're probably going to end up with a core group of friends and y'all all go out all the time. Nobody likes the one dude that never buys anybody a drink.
Yeah.
And
by the first round.
So you just by the first round, get that knocked out the way. Everybody's going to remember that. Somebody that's, after midnight, somebody's buying a bunch of shots that's going to try to claim that later. Nobody's going to remember who did that.
Well, not only that,
and you don't want them by then.
First round, you can get off by buying like a round of beers.
Right.
But
it's actually a cheap way out, looking like you're not being cheap.
Yeah. Because later on, when everybody's drinking, your wallet gets a little bit more open.
Right.
You're going to be like, all right, you know what? Let's get that top shelf.
Right. Let's get another round of Vegas bombs.
Another pro tip. Top shelf ain't worth it.
It's not. You got to find what you like
and keep it.
Right.
Don't drink to impress. Drink for you.
But also kind of on that same pick, never let the man of the hour pay for all of his own drinks.
Oh, never.
If you're celebrating one of your homies that like some accomplishment that they have, or if it's their birthday, or sure. I mean,
the divorce is final.
Right. Yeah. You're not going to sit there and pay for all their drinks all night, but buy them the first round or two.
Yeah. If it's the man of the hour, they shouldn't buy shit.
You want to be known as the guy that is here for a good time, is going to support the cause, and not be stingy,
Yeah.
All right. So
I like that one.
That's my 10 spot. My number 9 spot. Don't take yourself so seriously.
Oh my God. We say that so many times.
I'm a victim of this so bad, dude. Like I'm getting curtains up front just because I think people are looking through my window up here. As if I'm doing something that terribly interesting.
No cap. Like sometimes I'll be having at night around here to see if your lights are
on. Okay, exactly. That's why I think that. Because my homie used to live up here, and I'd walk by and I'd see their shadows on the blinds of them doing stuff. Like they had a exercise bike. I'm like, what are they doing riding a bike up there?
Oh, you know that little red apartment building right next to Yellowbird?
Yeah.
That's where we used to live. All right. So it's the top floor, the windows facing the road. Like if those blinds are open, you see everything.
Right.
Yeah. And so after we moved out, this older lady moved in, boy, not the best sight.
Not what you're looking for?
Nah, it'd been a lot better if it was like a young college chick.
But I am a terrible victim of this myself, but people really aren't nearly as concerned about your goings on as you think they are. They never are.
Yeah. Not many people care about you.
Yeah.
But take that as a good thing. Don't think nobody cares about you. Fuck you. No. Think of it like this. Hey, nobody cares about me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't just overthinking things.
Yeah.
That's my 9 spot. Number 8 spot. Okay. This one is it's very specific. It's one of the most general rules of thumb, but graduating high schoolers, not so much, but graduating from college, you're going to see a lot of this. A lot of people your age are going to be getting married, or some of your older friends from when you were starting college, they're all getting married now. So always bring cash with you to a wedding.
Okay. I'm not following.
Specifically, at least $43.
See, I hate carrying cash, so you're going to have to elaborate more.
All right. So wedding, you got to have at least a 20 on you for the money dance.
See, I don't do the
Can't be a
money thing.
cheapskate, dude. You got.
I hate money dances.
You just go.
I'm not partaking in
You go
dances.
throw a 20. You dance for 2 seconds. You first off also know what you're.
That's socialist propaganda.
You
right
ask
there.
them like, "Oh, where y'all going on the honeymoon?" That's an easy one to ask. That, or you point out something that happened during the wedding. You have to act interesting, whether you know the bride at all or not. You just want to, contribute to the situation. Throw a 20 in there.
Disagree.
Okay, so then you have another.
What's all the $23 for?
You have a 10, 2 5s, and 3 1s. Okay, so if it's this is talking about if it's an open bar. If it's a cash bar, you need to have more cash.
Yeah.
So if it's an open bar, if it's a big busy wedding, your first drink you throw a 10 in. You always tip high early. That way, that person remembers, okay, this guy's a good tipper. So when you come back to the bar, they'll come back to you pretty quick. Second time, you tip them a 5.
But make sure they see you tipping. If it's a tip jar,
right?
Make sure they see you dropping that in the tip.
That
jar.
Or you just hold it up as you order and toss it in. They're looking at you while you're ordering.
Or be like, hey, this is for you. Like, oh, there's a tip jar, but they see that you have it right. Yeah.
So you
make sure
10,
they see what you're tipping.
Then you go 5 and 5, and then because this is if you're going to be there for like 5 hours. If you're going to get like 5, 6 drinks,
yeah.
And then by the end, you're just tipping $1.
Tipping is more of an investment than it is gratuity.
Right. Yeah. Because that way they come to you quick.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to stand in line for 25, 30 minutes,
Absolutely.
when they're just serving other people. That's why you tip high early. Same any kind of party you go to that has an open bar, you always tip a 10, at least a 5 or a 10 on your first drink.
Yeah,
that's how they know.
I normally do that. Then I do $1 per drink.
Right. Yeah. You go 10-5 on the first drink or 2, and then after that you're good with
I'll go 5-5, then 1-1-1-1-1-1.
Yeah.
So that was your 10-9-8?
Yes.
My number 7 for my college people out there. You're starting to sports gamble. Just know you're not ready for parlays.
That's good advice.
You're not ready.
Well, if you have a gambling problem, fire it off, dog. That it may make you quit gambling earlier.
It might. It damn well might.
Right.
I mean, you'll know when you're ready for a parlay. If you think you're ready for a parlay, you're not ready. You got to know. You got to make sure those games you're hitting, those props, you got to make sure for a fact they are hitting. I'm a victim of this myself sometimes. Sometimes I do the parlays when I'm not 100% sure on what I'm picking.
Okay. That's what I'm saying though. Like if you have a gambling problem, you just start hammering parlays way early in, it might make you quit gambling. So it might fix your problem.
Yeah. But
by losing a lot.
If you're going to parlay, college football, baby.
Oh, you talking about like just all big favorites?
Yeah, like Ohio State versus Eastern Michigan, Bama versus Mercer.
Now, last year would have been a bad year for that.
Yes, it would have. That would have fucked you up.
So, but that was a year that there was like, it was just a weird year.
But yeah, always throw Bama on your parlays.
Yeah, I mean,
out of conference, just throw Bama on there.
Yeah, I think they didn't.
Them and Ohio State.
Yeah,
always throw those two on your out of conference parlays, dude. They hit every time.
Fair. Clemson.
Yeah, Clemson. So yeah, that was number 7. Number 6. All my new students in college, please, for the love of God, don't be the class clown in college.
Yeah, it's funny in high school.
But people there, they're paying to actually be there. They don't want you to like, how can I say?
Don't be the class clown that's acting out the whole time.
Yeah.
Like
it's fine if you say if like you have a fire joke.
If you just add a little comic relief from time to time, fine. But if you're just always just being annoying,
yeah, don't do that because everybody hates you immediately, and then you're that guy,
right? Because I mean, I would say I wasn't necessarily a class clown in college, but like,
no, I wasn't either. It's just you got to pick and choose when you make those comments.
I think I got picked on by professors. So I just gave it back to him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's totally fine.
It's a healthy back and forth.
Banter, I encourage it. It's a good way for a professor to actually like you. They'll be more willing to help you out.
Right. Like Frank the Tank, I ran into him years later and he still, I saw him like at like some sports place and he was like, "Oh, what's up, dude?" He was just clowning me because I would fall asleep in class. I'd take take a little nap. And then he would always randomly do a pop quiz while I'm asleep. And then I wake up with a click, somebody handing me a clicker, and it's like the 3 questions in, and he'd call on me like, Hey, just ask me one of the questions in front of everybody. And, it was funny though.
I mean, yeah, it's good. It's lighthearted. Keep it lighthearted, but don't try to give the professor a bad time because then he hates your class.
Right.
And if he hates the class, it's over.
Right.
So don't do that.
Okay.
So that's my number 6.
I'm on number 7. This one's life in general, but I feel like young kids really need to follow this more.
Mm-hmm.
And there's layers to it. Okay. So the basis is listen more than you speak.
Yeah.
Nobody likes the guy that's all talk about meaningless trash all the time.
Yeah.
It's okay to be stoic. Like,
it's okay to shut the fuck up.
Right. Like, that's what is it? Better for me to be quiet and you think that I'm an idiot than for me to open my mouth and prove you're right.
Correct. If you want to talk your shit, start a podcast.
Also, probably my favorite saying of all time, and it makes perfect sense because we all know people like this, is that a wise man speaks because he has something to say. A fool speaks because he has to say something.
That, and you have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason.
Yeah. But yeah, just listen more than you speak. I mean, like, especially if you're in like you young kids, if you're in, I mean, not saying that all the older people you hang out with are wise, but they, even if they're dumb, they probably have something they could teach you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially the dumb ones. Honestly, you listen to what they think are their cool stories to learn things not to do.
Bingo. Absolutely. 100%.
Nothing's better than hanging around some idiot. That's bragging when really it's like, geez, this guy.
Yeah. Don't, like, if a guy's telling you a story about how he did a line of coke off a cop car, take that as this is something I shouldn't do.
Exactly. Yeah. So kind of on the speaking thing and listening, trying and gaining some wisdom. My number 6 spot, I got be a slave to your word.
Yes.
If people don't trust you, you'll never make it. I mean, you might make it here and there in spurts, but you'll never have sustained success if people don't trust you.
Yeah.
You got to be trustworthy.
If you get a reputation for someone untrustworthy early, good luck for the rest of your life.
Yeah, it's no good. I mean, we all have friends and we even have friends we all know people like we're cool with, we hang out with, but I don't trust them.
Oh God.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, be a slave to your word. Even if you have to learn to admit fault, cut your learn just to deal.
Yeah, cut your losses when you can.
Yeah. But yeah, so be a slave to your word is my 6th spot.
All right, my number 5 spot. I just said don't be a class clown in college, but what's worse than that? The person who always wants to argue with the professor.
Oh yeah, don't be that guy.
Because you take up class time trying to prove a point. And more oftentimes than not, this professor has heard this argument you're trying to make.
Yeah, you got to figure they've been teaching this class and there's been other people with the same disagreement.
Yeah, there's nothing a fresh, wet behind the ears 18-year-old can say that will punk a 10-year professor.
Not a chance.
I've never seen anybody win an argument with a professor ever.
No, I don't think I can't recall one. And you were there for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. I was there for 7 years. So shut the fuck up. I speak from experience. I've seen many try. I've seen many fall. It's fun to see every once in a while because
right.
Every now and then the professor's just like, I ain't got time for your shit. So here's what I'm going to say. And that's that.
Right.
So that's always fun. All right. My number 4. They always say nothing ever good happens after 2 a.m. I disagree.
Nothing good happens after midnight, dude.
Well, that midnight, 2 a.m. I heard it both ways.
Okay.
But I'm of the mind nothing good happens after Waffle House.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
0% good things happen after Waffle House. Because if you end up at Waffle House after the bar, that's your last stop, no matter what. I've never seen anything.
You're already going to be there for another hour.
And by the time you get out, it's going to be about 3, 4 in the morning.
And definitely nothing good happens then.
Yeah, absolutely nothing. So if you're
at
a Waffle House,
stomach out on a bunch of booze.
Yeah, just go home, sleep
it off.
Yeah, because when you're at Waffle House, like I was saying, that is without a shadow of a doubt the last spot of the night because there's nothing happening.
It better be.
If it isn't, God bless you.
Just get home safe.
And if you're at Waffle House after the bar's closed and you hear somebody shout, "Hey, let's go to the mansion," just say no.
No. Or let's go to the Creeks pool.
I mean, I want to say I disagree.
That's a real local reference, but back in
Yeah.
our day, dude, that was the play.
That was the play. The creeks. Yeah, I stole the no diving sign from there. I should give that back.
Nah. But no, I know exactly what you're saying though, because you're already, if you in a Waffle House, you're already, you're on a walking a thin line.
Yeah, you don't want to like ruin it. Just end on a high note.
Go eat that Waffle House, sober up a little bit,
get those hash browns,
get somebody to get you home safe.
Yeah, just call it a night. I'm not saying ending your night at Waffle House is a bad thing. It's not. I love Waffle House.
No, we've had many good times at Waffle House.
Yeah, and sometimes you'll see some fun shit happen.
But then you need to chalk it up and get to sleep.
Yeah, that's facts.
Fair.
Yeah. So nothing good ever happens after Waffle House.
That was
my number 4.
Okay, so my 5. And this one's for high school or college, or just anybody in general. I got chase your passions.
Depends on what that passion is.
Okay, so valid, but like you see it a whole lot these days, especially since content is like one of the biggest things in the game. Like everybody just wants to absorb content, whether it be podcasts, whether it be YouTube videos, whether it be music, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. If you have a dream of something and people think it's stupid, then oh well, you got to power through it. Like even this podcast is stupid.
Yeah. We both admit that this is dumb.
Yeah. And
it's fun though.
Right. Exactly.
It gives me a chance to get on my soapbox and talk shit.
It's just a pastime. So like anytime somebody says like talks trash about the pod, it's like, okay, you don't have to listen. I don't care.
Yeah. It matters me not. This ain't my career, homie.
Because like
this ain't my life.
Right. But like it's so, and honestly, we've had mostly pretty much nothing but positive.
Yeah. It's all positive feedback. I mean, I heard somebody try to talk shit. Turns out they never even listen. But even if they did listen, they say it's shit. Well, thanks for the listen.
Right. But I mean, like
what it is.
A lot of people, like, you see it a ton on Instagram. Like some girl that's trying to like get Instagram famous, right? You know, like, but see, that's the thing. Hey, if that's what you want to do,
that's what you want to do,
keep posting.
I guess go for it.
People like the first 2-3 years, probably not going to get much of nothing.
If you want to hand out your demo at the Kangaroo Station.
Exactly.
Hey, I don't want it. Keep on hustling.
Keep on hustling. You know,
you might get there.
The thing is, if you have a passion for something, and if it's what you enjoy doing,
chase it. You know what? Do it. Life's short.
Yeah. I mean,
at first I was like, depends on your passion, but the more you talk me off that ledge.
But because like even career wise, right? Like me, for instance, I could have made 3 times as much money as I do, but I do something that I enjoy doing every single day. I couldn't imagine going to do a job that like I just hated going to every day. It would drive me insane.
Yes.
Like
been there.
So like, even if it's a job that you enjoy doing every day and you make good enough money to support yourself and, you know, whatever hobbies you have, screw it.
Dude, like my biggest fear growing up was getting a career where I wake up every morning just hating it.
Oh, dude.
Just hating life.
No
like,
way
as soon as I wake up, it's like, oh, fuck, I don't want to.
No way.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
Could not do it.
And I do manual labor, but I love building things.
There you go.
So
but yeah, that's another light tip. If you wake up every morning hating what you do, change it up.
Hey,
you're young, change it.
And like people say, like, well, how do you figure out how to monetize something? I mean, there's not always an easy answer. But people do it.
If
people do it every day,
passionate enough, you'll find a way.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah, I like that one. So that was your 5-4.
That was my 5 spot. My number 4. Oh. My number 4 spot. I kind of hinted to it earlier. I got cut your losses.
Yeah.
If you learn nothing else from this pod from me, learn to cut your losses.
Why is that not your number 1 spot then?
Well, my number 1 is you'll figure out my number 1. It's my number 1 for a reason. But cut your losses. All right, so you've heard of the sunk cost fallacy?
I was about to bring that up. The sunk cost fallacy.
It's just
I preach that to my students.
Whether it be in gambling, like, oh, I'm down 600. I gotta get back in there. I gotta win it back, and then, you think I'm already too far down. Or in a relationship, like, well, we've already wasted 3 years. I don't want to break up now, Well, you should have broke up a year ago, probably. And then you wouldn't be this far in.
Exactly.
The sunk cost fallacy is that you think you're already too invested, so you can't turn back.
You're never too invested in anything.
Otherwise you just keep wasting time. And I may actually there's a fine line there, because like I might be kind of the opposite. Like I cut my losses too soon.
Mm-hmm.
which isn't great, but it's
I'd rather cut my
better than
losses.
the opposite.
Yeah, I was about to say I'd rather cut my losses too soon than too late.
Right.
Because when you cut those losses too late, the damage is kind of irreparable.
Well, and I mean, you get to a certain point where it's just nothing but waste of time. Like, dude, I know so many people that ended up being relationship. Like you can tell. Like, I mean, we're at the age now. We know some people that
my God, yeah,
dated for like 8 years, whatever, and then broke up. When you and I both know, like year 2, they're already talking and having these problems. Like, why don't I just break up? Like, no, we already been together for like 2 years.
Yeah, I already
then they get to like year 8 and realize
my phone charger's at his house. I can't break up.
They've hated each other this entire time. It's like, well, y'all. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah,
you know,
like that. Like it's bad when everybody knows that it should have ended in year 2, 1.5. But it honestly, ends in year 7.
Now, as we're talking about it, relationship wise, there should be like an automatic 2 to 3 year rule. If you're 2 to 3 years in and nothing different, chalk it.
I think I got a better method for this.
Because I can't think of any relationship that I've ever known that lasted longer than that shouldn't have. I don't know. Like,
there should be a better method. I feel like
there should be a reevaluation at year 2.5.
At the 1 year mark, just post a picture, y'all, to Instagram poll. Are we going to make it?
Hey,
I feel like that saved everybody a bunch more time.
Well, no. See, the 1 year mark is tricky these days because like people will date for a year and nobody even really know.
Yeah,
like y'all just be out sometimes.
Yeah,
if you're together 2 years though, everybody knows.
Yeah. All right. So we'll do 2 year mark. Put it up on Instagram.
Put an Instagram poll. Let people vote.
Yeah. If people say, "Hey,"
the only thing is that's not anonymous. You can see who picked what.
Okay.
Fair.
Yeah, let people. I feel like it's a lot easier to swallow if you know who votes which way.
Hey, you know,
if like a stranger,
that is good. Yeah,
like a stranger votes, like I don't care who the fuck is this person, you know. But if someone like your best friend says, "Hey, this ain't working," they vote it. You ain't gonna talk to them about it. Just take it for what it is.
Dude, that would be hilarious, dude. I mean, like it should be a rule.
I think it should.
Oh no! So Facebook. Like you go make it Facebook official. Facebook automatically puts up a poll 2 years from the date you make it Facebook official and then automatically sends you the results.
Dude, you got Zuckerberg's number?
Hey,
this is $1 million idea.
I'll dial them up. Like, and it'll be just completely anonymous. Like, hey.
See, I don't like the anonymous feature.
Well, on the Facebook thing, because you got a bunch of people on there. I guess you don't know them regardless. Who cares?
Because then you can get a bunch of haters from the shadows.
Just straight up haters. But people would be more honest if they're anonymous.
That's true too.
Because like your aunt is gonna say, "Oh, y'all should stay together," when she really knows y'all should.
That's true too.
Yeah, anonymous Facebook automatically does it.
Anonymous now.
2 years after you posted your Facebook official, and it automatically sends you the results. Boom, done.
I like that idea.
So, anyways,
we should make an app for that.
I mean, I would think you can program it to do that.
No, just get an app.
Like you connect your Facebook to it.
Connect your Facebook to it. It shows you all the couples. You give the relationship a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
Oh, yeah, like a rating. Yeah. Well, if it's some hot chick, every dude's going to be like thumbs down, thumbs down. Just try to get him to break up.
Hey, it is what it is.
The game is the game, baby.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
So yeah, that was a long way to say my number 4 spot is cut your losses.
You can look at the analytics side of it too, I guess. Like which way did men vote, which way did women vote?
Yeah, just that would be the
age group.
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
Yeah. Just so you can actually.
We're gonna workshop this thing.
I think we're on to something.
I think that might be the best idea we've had yet.
Yes. I like that one. All right. So that was your 4?
Yeah.
Number 3. All right. This is for mostly the fellas. Actually, it's all fellas going into college. That hot bartender, she ain't interested in you, man.
See, I struggle with this one because sometimes she is.
This is for 18, 19, 20, 21-year-old.
Yeah, if you're not tipping them anything, you just think
you don't have a rapport with them from the get-go, it ain't happening at home.
So my counterpoint to that would be find your bar, like the spot you go to all the time, frequent that place, tip well, and maybe she will be into you.
Maybe. Possibly.
Now, if you just randomly hit up a college bar on a random night, no,
they
just played you, dog.
That's not. But girls, if you're listening, if a guy bartender is interested in you, he's interested in you.
Yeah.
Yeah. If he shows any type of interest, hey, that's it.
It is what it is.
I mean, we're creatures of habit, you know. We're easy to read.
The game is the game, man.
It is what it is. But girls play it differently. But that hot bartender, she'll flirt with you for the tips.
Oh, yeah.
Odds are she's been at this for a long time.
She's been smiling to everybody.
Yeah, not just you. Especially a Hooters waitress.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Because I know a bunch
That's part of the game.
Yeah. If you think a Hooter waitress likes you, you're a sucker.
It is what it is.
You're the biggest sucker. You go to Twin Peaks.
It's like thinking the strippers into you.
Yeah. Oh, she rubbed my back when I was ordering appetizers. Like she brushed against my shoulder. She threw that C-section scar right in my face.
Oh, that was your 3?
Yeah, that was my number 3.
All right, so my number 3. This one is for anybody in general, but I feel like I don't know. Maybe you kind of lose track of things in college. Like you start thinking about too much stuff, but like sometimes you just need to like recenter. You know?
Say what?
You need to recenter yourself. You know? You get overwhelmed.
Oh, hit the reset button.
Yeah. So I got Jimmy V's 3 things.
I don't remember. Laugh.
Yep.
Love.
No,
I'm thinking live, laugh, and love.
it's laugh, think, cry.
Laugh, think, cry. There it is.
So his quote is, to me, there are 3 things we should all do every day. Number 1 is laugh. You should laugh every day.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 is think. You should spend some time in thought. And number 3 is have your emotions move to tears. Could be happiness or joy, but think about it. If you laugh, you think, you cry, that's a full day.
Yeah.
That's a heck of a day. You do that 7 days a week, you're going to have something special.
That's true.
And it's just a very intimate thought. You know, like you should laugh every day. You should try to think about something new, try to learn something new every day.
Yeah.
You should, have your emotions move to tears just means stay in touch with your emotions, whether it be love, whether it be sadness, grief, anything you need to get out.
Be empathetic.
Or just joy. If you need to appreciate something, you sit there in deep appreciation. You just have your emotions moved in general.
Yeah. Be passionate about something.
Right.
Be empathetic towards people.
So every day, if you laugh, you think, and you cry,
that's a great day.
It's a full day.
It is. Jimmy V wasn't lying. So that was your number 3.
Yes.
My number 2. I guess this is mostly for my high school going into college crowd, but if you're in college, this could possibly still apply to you. If it does, that's kind of sad. Don't hang on shit from high school.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Come on.
Nobody likes the person that's just stuck in high school.
That's the worst. That's the worst. If you have a grudge from high school,
especially something stupid like that.
Yeah, let it go. If you're
not even a full human in high school.
Like if a girl curved you in high school and you were humiliated, just let it go. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, hit it down the road.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a possibility. It could happen.
Absolutely is, dude. I could have went back and hooked up with any girl from high school I wanted to.
Oh my God. Like an A meet.
But I didn't want to. They're trash.
Like
when you're in high school, that's your whole world.
Yeah. Well, you said that
before. You think there is nothing else.
Right. Like the girls who I thought were 10s in high school are actually 5s.
Yeah. Get out there, live a real life.
And then once you start interacting,
high school is nothing.
Like the girls who I thought were 10s in high school are actually 5s in real life. When I got to college, I started talking to 7s and stuff. I'm like, dude, these girls ain't shit.
Right.
Like, just brush it off, dude.
Yeah. That's a real good one for you high school graduating kids. Like
just let everything go.
Yeah. Get out there and live.
Because guess what? You don't have to talk to those people ever again in your life.
Ever. I might talk to 5 people that I went to high school with.
0.
Maybe.
I talked to 0.
Yeah.
Except maybe my stepbrother.
Well, me and Montana work together. And I only have like a couple of that one guy that I golf with every now and then. Yeah, it ain't many.
Yeah. And another part, if you're cool in sports, like good at sports in high school, you ain't a D1 athlete or D2 athlete, shut the fuck up.
Don't want to hear about it.
I don't care. Oh my God. Like the best part, all you people going on campus in the fall, one of the best things to do is hunt for the people still wearing Letterman jackets.
No way, dude.
Oh, it's a thing. All those incoming freshmen in the fall, right? Once November, December rolls around, they throw on those Letterman jackets It's sad as hell to see.
I think I wore mine like 4 times during high school, and that was about it.
Big waste of money.
Oh yeah,
That and a class ring. Oh, if you wear a high school class ring,
well, I mean,
college, come on.
it's the Letterman jacket is fine for a piece of memorabilia for yourself to just keep hung up in the closet. You know, like
Yeah, because
like your mom keeps it, and you know it's for her really. You know.
But the class ring, I knew that was a scam from the get-go.
Yeah, no doubt. I tried to talk my little brother out of buying one. I was like, dude, screw the class ring. Either get a nice watch, get a nice suit because you ain't growing anymore. You know,
You know what I do with my class ring money?
What?
I bought those Gilbert Arenas shoes.
No way, dude.
Yeah. So I can't really
just as good.
Just
as good.
I got way more usefulness out of those shoes than I did a class ring.
So like the class ring thing, like I can see it from different sides. Like if you come from a rough family and like not a lot of families like highly educated and you like were one of the few that makes it that far, then fine.
Okay.
But if
that's a good exception.
But if you plan on going to college for like engineering or something, don't waste your money on a high school class ring.
Yeah. Well, if your sister's working on her master's degree in college, don't flex with that high school class ring.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew that, like, I knew I would never wear a class ring when I never wore my state championship ring for football. I didn't wear that shit. So I was like, I'm definitely not wearing this piece of shit.
Fair.
So,
that was your 2 spot?
2, don't hang on shit from high school.
All right. So my number 2 spot, this one's very deep. Got a little deep on a couple of these, but this one is something like I love genuine interaction.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love trying to live in the moment, you know, like these days that's kind of lost on people.
It really is.
Genuine interaction. Like nobody sits like and has a serious conversation anymore about anything. You know?
No, they don't.
So this one is mostly like, this one's just one to keep in your back pocket, not to like bring up to anybody, but listen intently to anyone that you care for.
Yes.
And this is for graduates because, so like a lot of your friends are going to go into studying something that you know nothing about,
mm-hmm.
Or like try to apply, you know, especially like postgraduate, like somebody that's going to go into like, you know, the medical field, or somebody's going to go into dentistry, or, you know, anything, any higher level of something. Just always pay attention to like, you know, because it means a lot to them. Like they're going through something tough. They're trying to apply for this thing. They're stressing over it, whatever. And you just later in conversation, just bring up, you know, like, oh, how's all that going? You know, like it'll mean more to them when you bring it back up to them that you cared enough about them to like check in on them, you know?
Yeah. Like somebody's like, oh man, I'm like stressing about this final, blah, blah. Next thing so how'd that test go for you?
Right. And it, you know, nonchalantly, like, you know, and you can even bring it up in a way like not putting the burden on them to like prove anything. Just be like, man, I heard them tests were tough. You know, like instead of asking like how they do.
Right. Don't say like, oh, was it actually herpes? Don't do that.
Right. Just say like, man, I heard that was going to be a rough one. You know, just bring it up lightly in conversation. And, you know, basically it's like helping your friends, you know, but also being that you're getting older and like you're all, you know, you're starting your careers and whatnot. If you listen intently to people that you actually care about, somebody that you'd actually buy a gift for, it helps immensely on gift buying. If you actually know what hobbies they have, what things they actually care about, you know, it's
just give them a good gift card, you know, make sure it has an actual balance on it.
Yeah. Gifting used gift cards. See, that was hilarious. But no, I mean, that way just shows your friends that you actually care about, that you do care. And like any of your friends that like that's, you know, genuine with, will realize to appreciate it.
That's a good one. It really is.
You know, that's just there's only a few people that you really care that much to listen to, but it is what it is.
Yeah. All right. Number 1, find balance.
Okay.
No matter what it is.
My number 1 is a very vague spinoff of that.
Okay.
But
make sure, like, if you want to party in college,
everything's all about balance, dude.
If you want to be a partier in college, be a partier, but make sure you have that balance between partying and getting your shit done.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Because I did not have that balance, and it took me 7 years.
That's like even me. Like, you know, I drink a decent amount, but I drink like a gallon, 2 gallons of water every day.
Balance.
There you go. Gotta have it. Balance in general.
Whether no matter what it is.
In relationships too. Like we all have like wild friend groups of like totally different personalities.
Yes.
Because like if you have all of the same one, like, you know, like back in the day, I don't know how this got brought up. Somebody was watching Jersey Shore,
Oh my God.
like the original.
Oh, I love the original.
It's so good, dude. I really want to go back and watch it again. And we got on the subject of talking about like,
Remember when Snooki got punched?
well, you remember back like during that era, everybody was juiced up.
Oh yeah, everybody was juiced up. The Affliction shirts.
Everybody's wearing Affliction. Like, if you have all that one group of friends that are
Bedazzled
all like
jeans.
that, it's like, oh, this is just terrible.
Yeah, you gotta have a
You got to balance. You got to have an intellectual in the group. You got to have somebody that's like a real free spirit, in the group, whatever.
well, not only that, you can have your juice friend group, but but that cannot be your only group if that's the case.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Either diversify your group or have multiple groups.
You got to have some sort of balance.
Yeah. If not, dude, you're gonna have a rough life.
Yeah. Okay. And my minor, very small spinoff of that. Speaking of balance, my number one, mix in a few waters.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good one.
I mostly mean while you're drinking.
Yeah. When you're at the bar, don't pound drink. I've learned this later in my adult life. I wish I'd have known this. That's actually a great number one.
Nobody has ever woke up the next day and been like, man, I'm pissed I drank so many waters.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever once been angry that they were too hydrated. Not once ever.
Yep, man. I did not learn this until I was about late 20s, early 30s.
Oh,
dude, but better late than never.
Dude, you
guy throwing water every now and then.
Just at least one.
Shit. I won't even say at least throwing 3 waters.
Just sometime throughout the night. At least one for sure when you get back to the crib before you go to sleep.
If you don't look like a puss, you drinking a water out with everybody else is drinking, throw a little bit of lemon in there. Nobody will know.
Yeah. You just order a water with lemon and lime. Boom.
They'll think it's something exotic.
Right. You just chug it, set that down, and then order a kettle soda lime. Drinking the same thing to whoever else is watching.
Yeah. Water. It's your friend.
Gotta have it, dude.
That's probably your best number one ever.
Mix in a water, dude. I mean,
I like that.
I wish I would have listened to that so many more times. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, you may end up in a situation where every now and then I've gone out. I mean, and this is dumb for me to say. Every now and then I've gone out and been like kind of too cautious on the drinking, and then realize it's like 11:30. I'm like, man, I'm way too sober right now. Then screw up, drink too much. Wish I would have stayed with the drinking the waters. So hence mixing the waters.
Hey, you're the alcohologist in here.
Alcohologist, yeah.
Yeah. So I trust you.
But yeah, that's my number one spot.
Yeah, definitely throw in the waters. Even if you're not drinking, even if you drink sodas.
Drink water in general.
Yeah, just drink water, period. If you drink like 5 Cokes a day, throw in 2 waters.
If you're drinking like 4 Red Bulls, mix in some waters.
If you're drinking 4 Red Bulls, God bless you.
I mean, hey, some people do, dude.
God bless them.
Oh wait, we didn't do the trivia question, dude. I did look one up though.
All right, go for it.
What is the average size? Which this is done off of wild statistics. So, I mean, who knows how accurate that is? But when I saw the number, it sounded about what I was expecting.
All right.
What is the average size of a high school graduating class? I bet it's lower than what you're thinking.
See, I graduated with like 120.
Okay.
So I'm going to say about 230.
All right. Yeah, see, I graduated with, I think 115. We started with like 150.
Fun fact, I have 120 something. I was in like the bottom 2%.
No way.
Shit, I didn't do any work in high school.
Nice.
And everybody's shocked that I went to college. Everybody's shocked I graduated college. More people are more shocked that I actually teach now.
Nice. Yeah, if we would have had the grading scale they have these days, you know, they get like a 5 for honors class now instead of a 4. I would have had like a 4.3.
I didn't get shit. I graduated with a 1.0 GPA.
I had a 3.99.
Like people felt sorry for me.
And I didn't even like school.
Like
I
knew everything they were teaching. I just did not give a shit.
Yeah, fair. But no, so average high school graduating class 137.
Okay.
So I was thinking it was somewhere around 140, 150. So
yeah.
But anyway, rundowns.
At number 10, it's not okay. I mean, it's okay to not go to college. Number 9, don't pick a major until you're done with your core subjects. Number 8, it's okay to be a hoe. 7, you're not ready for parlays. 6, don't be the class clown in college. 5, don't argue with the college professor. 4, Nothing good happens after Waffle House.
Nice.
3, that hot bartender isn't interested in you. Number 2, don't hang on shit from high school. Number 1, find balance.
My number 10, buy the first round. Number 9, don't take yourself so seriously. Number 8, always bring cash to a wedding. 7, listen more than you speak. 6, be a slave to your word. 5, chase your passions. 4, cut your losses. 3, Jimmy V's 3 things. 2, listen intently to those you care for. And number 1, mix in a few waters.
Perfect. That's like your best number 1 ever.
I felt pretty good about that list. What the hell is going on here? Oh, wait, there we go.
You see that thing where Josh Allen hit the fan and then rolled back onto the green?
No, I did not.
They just posted that on Twitter.
Nice.
Yeah.
That he was spreading the ball all over the place. Dude.
Hey, we've all been there.
We have, but I'm there every time I golf. Thursday, y'all will be getting keeper qualities.
Yes.
Now,
we did turn offs. Now we're doing the thing that makes you want to keep up somebody.
right. Now, did you do just female keeper qualities?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think mine pretty much could go either way. They're pretty much just for girls, but I think just like when we did turnoffs, they kind of go both ways. So
Okay.
a good bit of them.
Yeah. I got you.
Don't forget to go like and subscribe to All Things Boot Crew Media. Go
That's
check
true.
out the Kelly Gibson Foundation. Hit that 5-star. Leave a written review. Oh, we are doing the live recording this Saturday.
June 11th.
When you're listening to this episode.
Yeah, when you listen to this episode, it'll be this Saturday.
Show
Gnarly
up.
Barley.
Gnarly Barley.
Show up, show out.
7 p.m.
We're going to have a 4th microphone.
It's going to be a good time.
We're going to call some people to do some top 5s.
We're going to have Michael on the 1s and 2s running the whole computer and audio
Music,
board.
and, oh my God, it's going to be great.
It is going to be a fun time.
It'll definitely be a fun time for us too.
No doubt. Oh, I'm going to be a little tuned up.
Let's do it.
But anyway, till then, peace.